Since last session was only last week, would anyone like to give a small recap of what we did last week?
I mean, what we didn't do last week, which was,
We didn't do a lot of things. We didn't ride a Tyrannosaurus. We didn't swim with the fishes.
I would have enjoyed
it was a
either of those.
Go ahead.
So no one wants to recap.
You're so good at it.
I mean, there really isn't that much to recap. We talked some more. We made plans on who does what, and then we left after an hour.
Well, Brimble. What's the name again?
Tinklestrove Bramblequill.
Bramblequill did say that if we are able to clear out the tunnels, he'll show us the artifact and where it's kept.
He'll show you his favorite, wasn't it the most powerful artifact he had found? Or no, it was the artifact that they had kept. You're right. The one that the Imperial envoy's coming to take a look at. You're right.
Are you implying that there is a more powerful artifact, though?
No, but someone had also asked what Bramblequill's most powerful thing that he had found was.
Always a more powerful artifact.
So I believe...
My notes
Go ahead.
consist of plan. Good plan went wrong. Scrolls. And then I listed all the scrolls. That's the notes I took last week.
Oh, yeah. You found the map.
Yes, we found a scroll with a stoat emblem of a guy high bramble burrow. Scroll of the food inventory, scroll of a calendar that's off, and then a map of the cave system that I copied.
Uh-huh. That sounds correct. So the question is, it is probably about a little past midday at this point. You guys have taken a tour. You've talked with Bramblequill. You've kind of scoped out the place. You've been given your bunks and where your materials can be kept. So I guess it is time for you all to decide what you want to do, as Bramblequill has kind of left you to your own devices within the imperially watched camp.
Well, I think we were discussing going back to Bramblequill, right? Grizzle and I believe Grin were going to go back.
Grizzle and the pot magnificent.
Yeah.
And I am going to start blowing shit up. So I give you cover with lots of sound and to-dos. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you had went over
Don't
to this...
fall in the hole, Grin. You might die.
So Boom had went over to the side near the storage shed, if I recall, to kind of get out of the line of sight. And I think you were closer to the tree line because you had asked about like how often the guards pass by. So what is the plan then?
A great question.
Bold of you to assume we have a plan.
I mean, I'm just the DM. I can't make the plan for you. I can tell you what happens as you enact the plan.
Boom is going to start actually blowing shit up, like in the hole to
Okay.
the cave system. But before I do that, I'm going to plant a couple bombs in strategic locations in case we need a distraction that I can like have run over, or I can have someone else light them up if we need like a to create a diversion or something and skedaddle.
Okay. Give
So
me
probably plant four bombs.
for those 4 bombs. Let's have a couple stealth checks.
Stealth checks. If somebody comes with me, can I get help?
Yes.
I'll come with you.
Perfect. Stand in front of me, look distracting. I don't know. Don't let them see me.
Look
I am not
distracting.
good at stealth. Not my thing.
Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm very sure. Do you want all 4? 1 for each?
So give me 2 more. Okay. So the first one, you go over to the latrine area and place a bomb inside one of the toilets. No one seems to really pay
Classic.
attention. They just figure, doing your business, that kind of stuff. The second bomb you put closer to the mess tent. And as you're looking for a good spot to place it, the cook there, she turns around and she's kind of a thin old woman with like very stringy brunette hair. Are you one of the assistant chefs? Did the Empire send you?
Me?
Yes, you. You're the one wandering
Oh.
around looking like you're looking for a freaking potato peeler.
Do you have a potato peeler? Because look, I have these explosives, and then I could really use that to whittle them down and make a point, and then I stick the point in the hole over there. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm not a chef, but are you an assistant explosive expert?
Well, the only thing you're going to be picking up and putting down in here, honey, is potatoes. To peel them.
To peel a potato. Oh, shoot. I think Grin is actually the assistant chef. I was simply escorting him here.
She looks to Grin.
Grin just kind of, yeah, assistant chef. Can I use that 20 for deception?
You can roll a new one. You can't preload your deception rolls. Okay.
I still
Maybe you
got
can.
a dirty 20.
Maybe you can.
Nearly the exact same set of rolls, too.
So she looks at Grin for a moment and reaching behind her, she grabs a potato peeler and a potato and says, "You sit here, peel the potatoes. There's only 276 of them left to peel."
Thank you, Boom, for... Well, I suppose technically I will not be following you around for much longer at the moment.
When she turns around, I hand him one of the little bombs and I say, I don't know, put it in their style of potato peelings.
You know what? Give me
Okay, bye.
Give me a sleight of hand with advantage for that.
Oh, good.
Can I roll for mine since...
Nope, you're
Okay.
good. All right, Boom, you slip in one of the explosives while the
Okay.
cook's not watching. Boom, you're there peeling 276 potatoes for a little bit at least.
It's bye, Grin. Have
Would
fun.
you like me to roll a survival for that?
I mean, yeah, you could roll survival. That'd be a cooking skill. Okay. So yeah, no nicks to your fingers. However, that does relinquish your advantage on your last 2 stealth rolls for the last 2 bombs, having lost your helper.
Yeah.
But the third
the
one,
first one, that's fine. Yeah.
the third one, the 21, you go to the foot of one of the guard shacks, and being small, you creep in carefully, staying to the kind of dried beach brush, and carefully attach one of the bombs to the post before slipping away again.
Where was that one? On the
One of-
post?
One of the northeastern guard shack.
Okay.
So you got the mess hall, which is kind of central, the latrine, which is kind of off to the west near the road, and the northeastern guard shack right now. And so looking for another place, you look to the south where there is a few rowboats tied up, and you try to make your way over there. However, as you get closer, the sand kind of bogs down your steps a little bit, and you notice a group of the Imperial Guards walking the beach coming closer and closer. They kind of give you an eye as they continue their patrol.
Nothing to see here. And I turn around. Try to find another spot.
They pause for a moment, watching you turn around, and just kind of see it as nothing and continue to walk on. You haven't raised suspicion yet, but you do have some eyes on you for the moment.
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
I mean, in a sea of red. All right, so Boom has planted 2 and maybe 3 explosives at this point, while Grin is peeling potatoes. So as Boom comes back to the group,
Can I roll to plant while in the process of peeling?
yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
I am supposed to be fairly decent at those.
16. Yeah, so while you're slicing peels, you kind of start to pile up the peels in your lap on top of the bomb that Boom gave you. And then when the cook is not looking, while she's gathering up some seasonings, you use both hands, scoop up the entire pile, bomb included, and toss it into the compost pot.
Very good to be in the compost pile. That shit will blow up so swiftly.
So now,
Still stuck
As I'm going
peeling
back to
potatoes for a while.
the main place, is there anywhere that I can quickly ditch a 4th bomb?
give me a perception roll. 14. All right, the only 2 places you see is a cracked, empty clay jar next to the storage shed, which might also be housing your own supplies. And it looks like there's kind of maybe it was a hole for a post, or maybe some animal came by and dug, but it's about a foot in diameter and about a 1.5 feet deep hole in the sand.
Nah, I'll pass. 3 should be fine, and then I'll go, I guess, and actually do my job.
Okay. So you're heading to the collapsed ruins about in the center of the camp, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what is everybody else doing?
Peeling potatoes, apparently.
You're peeling potatoes. What about
I'm not sure
Greebo?
what Greebo's doing. I honestly don't know what Greebo's doing right now. Maybe he's making conversation around, trying to fish for some relevant information.
Okay.
Maybe scout for some potential future disciples or subjects.
Okay. Give me a perception check then, Greebo. A 12. Okay. You notice a young boy over by the Imperial stables. He is shoveling out the stalls and seems to be in... I mean, he's wearing kind of raggedy clothes, but he's got an Imperial tabard on to kind of cover himself.
Okay. Okay, so Greebo is going to nonchalantly approach him and then lean against one of the railings near where he's cleaning, but not look at him. So like it doesn't look like they're having a conversation because Greebo is trying to be all suave and secretive and stuff.
Okay.
And he's going to say, "Psst, hey kid."
He kind of looks around
kid.
for a moment and like taps his chest like, me?
Greebo's flipping a silver coin. Yeah, you, come here.
He slowly walks over. What?
Even though he's... Oops, sorry.
I was gonna say, what'd I do, mister? What did I do?
So even though he's not near Greebo yet, he's going to say, whoa, whoa, not so close. Slow down, slow down.
But you said,
How
to
do
come.
you feel about... How do you feel about... It doesn't matter what I said. Look, do you want to make some extra coin?
Well, of course, as long as I don't forget my regular duties.
Greebo's going to flip the silver coin over to him.
You watch his eyes
And then he's
follow
gonna
the
start flipping
coin.
a gold coin.
He catches the silver coin and then bites it.
Greebo's going to start flipping a gold coin now and say, I need some information.
Information. Cook Fran keeps a bottle of bourbon under her apron. The captain of the guard, this is his first real post, and he's kind of nervous about it. The third horse on the left has a bum leg, but nobody's saying anything because they don't want to put it down. I can give you more.
Greebo flips him the gold coin.
Mister, this is more money than I've made in my whole life.
Keep it down, keep it down. Also, don't make eye contact. Don't look at me.
He just kind of looks down and to the left, standing there, straight as a
Sorry, I'm
rail.
not trying to be rude. I'm just... Greebo kind of feels bad. Greebo then is going to lower his voice even more and whisper, do you think you can get your hands on the guard schedule for me? The rotation schedule?
Well, I could try, but Miss Fran said if I do anything bad, I won't get dinner for another week.
Greebo tosses one of the 2 gold coins. He's
You have literally given this kid more
buy
money.
More than dinner for a whole week, kid. I know what I'm doing.
He catches the. Well, no, he doesn't catch the second coin because he's not making eye contact. So when you toss the coin, it kind of smacks him in the chest and falls to the ground.
D&D adventurers just casually destroying the economy wherever they go.
He picks up the coin hurriedly and stuffs it into his pocket. Yes, sir. I'll get you a guard schedule. Would you like me to run you a bath too?
No, what? Are you saying I stink?
No, sir. No, sir. I just with so much money, I just for a piece of paper.
Well, whatever. Just get it done. Make it quick. Don't get caught, and you'll be rewarded again.
Where should I bring it to?
You can leave it behind the stables outside. Be like a drop point.
Okay.
Away from prying eyes.
And he kind of like tosses the shovel he'd been using to the side and runs off.
Greebo starts whistling and walking away. All in a day's work. That's all.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what might Grizzle be doing?
Well, I think Grizzle's gonna feel a little disappointed in himself for not getting more information from Bramblequill before coming back to Boom earlier. So, and I know Bramblequill has kind of wandered off at this point. Is there anybody else that looks like they're like his second, or can I see anybody else that's kind of overseeing operations right now? Or is it just him?
Okay. Give me a perception check. Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So, Grizzle, with the rest of your compatriots kind of wandered off in different directions to do some work, you start to make your way towards the guard shack. As you're moving forward, you see someone step out of the guard shack. They have brilliant, almost alabaster armor with blue highlights and a blue tabard. They have long, fiery red hair, and they have a huge bulwark of a shield on their back.
But this is not somebody that I've seen before. This is the first time I'm seeing them.
Yes.
I am going to approach them. I'm going to put on my most sincere smile for a goblin. Hello, you look like somebody important.
Important, darling? You don't know many people around here, do you?
No, that's true, I don't. But I was looking for somebody that might be able to give me some information just about the dig and about what's going on. So I have more information when we go to do the demolition in the tunnels later, just so I know the best areas to put the explosives. And Bramblequill seems to have wandered off at the moment, so I'm looking for the next person in charge.
Well, I don't know about being in charge much, but I've only been here about 3 days at this point. Flew in on a griffin, you see, and from what I can tell, most of when it comes to explosives... Oh, you must be on the digging team. That makes sense. You and your
Correct.
shorter stature is probably easily able to get in there in them small spaces. It's kind of ingenious, actually.
I'm actually quite tall for a goblin, but never mind. We're getting off of the... My name is Grizzle. You are?
Oh, I'm sure you are, dear.
That's not your name.
Wait. Can we retcon that? Can we retcon that?
I'll tell
That
you
was
what.
an RJ mess. Grizzle would have known better.
I'll tell you what, give me a D100. If you make over 50, I'll let you retcon it.
Ah. All right,
Luck
hang
roll,
on.
luck roll.
Yep, it's a luck roll. We'll see what happens.
Wait, D100. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
That's the fun of it. 44. Grizzle, that's an odd
6 'cause
nickname.
you like me so much?
+6 because I like you. Nope. That's an odd nickname. Are you the cook of your little group?
No. Grizzle's just a nickname. My name is Philip.
Okay.
But they call me Grizzle just because my voice is so like gravelly. Grizzle, gravel. It's an inside joke. But no, my name is Philip.
Give me a deception roll.
And you were?
Okay. Let's see what she gets. All right. Okay. I bet you it's because you look so tough. That's why they call you Grizzle. My name's Eirenne Tifane.
Eirenne Tifane.
That's right. Paladin of the Silver Hand.
Do I know what the silver hand is?
Oh, sorry. Silver Dawn. I was in the wrong universe for a second. You know that the Silver Dawn are kind of like a group of like missionary paladins. They're actually very formidable, but they're also very few. You don't see a lot of them in one place at a time. You wouldn't know any of them by name per se, unless you spend a lot of time in the capital city, which I'm assuming you guys probably don't. But the Silver Dawn would like make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up a little bit.
And tell me her name one more time. I'm writing it down. I'm actually taking notes doing it.
It is Eirenne Tifane. I'll even type it in the chat for you.
Oh, thank you, because I definitely did not spell that right.
As long as I know how to pronounce
Oh,
it,
not
it
to
doesn't have to
gain.
be spelled right.
There it is.
We love our typos here.
And I think I don't know who to give credit this photo to, but this is a close representation.
Ooh. She looks pretty BA.
Yeah. That is definitely someone you stand behind when shit hits the fan.
For sure.
And she kind of regards you for a moment and kind of adjusts her shoulders, the large shield on her back just looking incredibly heavy. So you were looking for places to set up explosives? Well, they've told...
Not exactly. I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt you. But no, not exactly. Our demolition team is looking at the tunnels right now to find the best place for them. I'm just trying... I find it's great to know the history and, you know, what's you found in the area and where the most artifacts are coming from and maybe where they're being stored. So we make sure that the demolition doesn't get anywhere near those areas. That way we can make sure that the best searches in the future aren't hindered by our operation.
I see. Well, I'm not much in charge of the artifacts. I'm mainly here for security detail. They got some nasty things coming out of the trees lately, and I'm just here to kind of make sure everyone walks away safely. But, they have told me to...
Coming out of the trees.
Oh, really? Well, we have some really bad knoll problem. Really strong suckers, too. I don't know what's going on out there, but they've got something going on. And then the forest itself seems to be fighting back. Something making the trees come alive, but I don't know if I believe all that. Bunch of young guns out there thinking they're seeing shit.
Interesting. I'm going to keep it to myself that we fought gnolls and saw the forest come alive and take that one away.
Okay. But, if it means anything to you, I have been told to kind of stay away from the northern edge of the beaches. They had a little bit of a sand collapse there, and I don't know if a tunnel underneath collapsed or if it's just a natural thing, but kind of a sinkhole forming. Kind of worried about quicksand over there with the seawater coming in.
But nobody was over there to see before it collapsed. We don't know if it was a tunnel or not.
Some of the diggers were over there, one of the scholarly people, but no one was hurt. One of them got stuck for a little bit, had to have me fly in on my griffin to pull him out, but other than that, it's just a big hole in the sand.
I am going to, at this point, cast suggestion.
Okay.
And it says, the suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. So I am going to say, well, we want to make sure that we don't blow up any of the things that have already been found, especially those that are most important or most valuable. Tell me where those are located.
Okay, so I gotta make a wisdom save. And I have to beat 14.
Oh my god.
Jesus frickin' what?
Paladins, man.
Well, I think you beat.
She kind of smiles for a moment and cocks her head to the side. Well, I mean, that does seem right. But I don't know what you're trying to pull.
I throw my hands up defensively. No, not trying to pull anything. I just want to make sure that nothing gets damaged, because I know that would be bad for the scholars that are trying to, study everything here. But, if you think it's good, if you think everything is safe where it's supposed to be, I can understand that.
Is that going to be a deception or a persuasion check?
Oh, why does it have to be either? We're just having a nice conversation.
Because that's how D&D works.
Aren't you the talking guy?
Better at deception. So...
Because it's kind of both, because you are being somewhat truthful that you don't want to blow up certain artifacts, especially the one you're looking for. But at the same time, the reason. So that's why I said deception or persuasion. All right, let's see. Okay. So she kind of relaxes at that. All right, well, I mean, of course you don't want to put anything near the central tent, because of course that's where some of the stuff's being kept. And of course you don't want to be over by the storage sheds. And definitely not here by the guard shacks. But I'd say anywhere that's not roped off is probably going to be doable.
Well, that's very helpful, Arathel. I really appreciate it. I better get back to work now. I'll relay that to my team, and you know, if we find anything while we're down there, we'll definitely make sure to let you or Bramblequill know.
Sounds good. Maybe I'll see you at chow time.
Oh, I love chow. I will look for you there.
All right, Mr. Philip. See you then.
See
And
ya.
she kind of turns and makes her way towards one of the patrols that are walking into the area.
Do I see Boom anywhere?
I believe Boom has made her way to the center where the hole in the collapsed tunnel is.
Yes, I am doing my job. Setting up all the lines for the explosives.
I'm going to make a beeline for Boom as nonchalantly as I can.
Okay. And while you're headed towards Boom, we're going to check in with Grubby.
Grubby.
So what has Grubby been doing?
Just breaking down contingency plans while Grubby's just watching the area and stuff, writing contingency plans, taking notes of various exits and entry points in case anything happens, so that he has a plan in case it all goes to shit, essentially.
Okay, so tell me a couple of things you're specifically looking to keep track of.
So any and all entry points and exit points.
Okay.
And like how narrow and stuff they are, like how many people like I think could fit, like feasibly fit through if they were coming, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like would they be coming in one by one, or would they be able to come in like multiple at once?
Well, they don't really have like fortified walls put up. It's just kind of like an open air camp with the edge of the tents like having a nice, 20 yards or so before the tree line for visibility's sake.
Okay.
There are a few guard towers at the corners. You've got the guard shack nestled pretty closely to the central tent. There's of course the guard post that's checking people as they come in on the singular road that leads up to the north through the jungle. And you see another.
Talk about that.
Yep. And you see another small guard.
A guy that looks like to be in charge.
Besides Bramblequill and Lady Tefane walking away towards one of the patrols, everyone, all the other guards seem to be wearing standard military armor and weapons. Nothing seems to stick out at the moment.
Okay, then one other thing I'll do is I'll make the one there that you just said, the lady there, my mark. So if it does go to combat, I have all those like advantages and perks against her.
Okay, so you're gonna mark Eirenne. Sounds good.
Yeah,
that's probably a good one.
Writing in my notebook, kind of staying out of the way, staying conspicuous, but again, just keeping track of all the things that like you just listed.
Okay. Anything else you want to do or interact with?
No, just keeping an eye on the party. Just keeping track of where everyone is in case we need to like jump into action.
Okay, so were you keeping track of like where the bombs were placed and
Yeah, definitely that.
Okay.
I would I was about to say that I when I got back to my pile and I was like digging in things and stuff, I would send a message to Grubby to let them know.
Oh, okay.
And Grubby would write this in his handy dandy notebook.
You better be able to burn that handy dandy notebook in case you are captured. Fucking eat it if you have to. Never say never. It's famous last words.
I'm far too smart to be captured. What do you think I am? An alchemist or something?
Okay, so let me just for myself.
I'm going to sit you on top of a bomb one day.
for just myself here, Greebo has talked to the stable boy and told him to bring the guard schedule back to the stables, and I assume Greebo has made his way back towards where Boom and the others are starting to gather after that.
Yeah.
Okay. And Grin is peeling potatoes. Boom is making herself or their self busy where the collapsed tunnel is, and Grizzle is on his way to Boom, and Grubby is kind of overseeing everything at the moment. Meanwhile, Grem, I'm just gonna say Grem has been kind of lingering around the collapsed tunnel area, trying to look like she's surveying for the moment. That's what we'll say. So I'm gonna
I'll
push.
give her a bunch of stuff to stack. Like, I'll have her stack, like, C4 and shit.
Okay, that works. I'm gonna move us to evening. As evening comes and the sun begins to set, Grin has peeled all of his potatoes and made his way back to the group. The current chaos level, which we talked about when we started this, is still at 1, which is the baseline. So there's no increased security, there's no increased eyes right now. So you've done very well making it through the first few hours without raising suspicion. A little bit of upkeep. As the sun starts to set, Greebo, you see the stable boy coming out from behind the stable.
Okay.
And as you go to look at what he's left you a stack of papers. They're kind of crumpled. Looks like maybe they'd been stuffed inside of his clothes to sneak him out. But he's left you with quite a few sheets of paper to sift through.
Okay, cool.
So we will start evening with the group near the collapsed tunnel. Is there anything you guys would like to share with one another? Any plotting to do?
Well, I'll take the sheets out and I'll put on the table for us to get to whenever we're ready.
Okay.
I will convey to the group the information I learned that the central tent, the storage tent, and the guard tent seem to be the most likely places that things would be stored of value. I'm also going to relay that Erethel seems to be, just from my general impression, not somebody to fuck around with.
Grin
And
will
everybody's
mention
wondering-
where he has planted the bomb.
Okay.
Okay. And everybody's wondering, do we have eyes on anything else that will be worth taking?
I don't think anyone was looking for anything else worth taking.
Very good, very good. I imagine that's what Wander's character probably actually would have done.
Probably. You're probably right.
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
We'll hit her with that next game. I'll let her do a little upkeep. So hold this little moment in time for Wander saying, "Oh yeah, I found this," and
Perfect, so great, much use, love it. Very good. Okay, so we have to move tonight, right? Like, we don't have any choice. In Goblin, a whole conversation in Goblin.
Okay, makes sense.
Of course.
Grubby. Oh, great and powerful Oz boy. what is the schedule? What is the timeline? What do you think, Mr. Master Tactician? From this moment till exit, what is the plan?
We guess
Well,
be as efficient as possible. Have we set all the devices?
Devices for what?
Your boomies.
Oh yeah, I've done my job all day.
Okay, so that's all done. Because I want all.
Right, but what are we using them for? Like, what do you do? What do you imagine this looking like? That's the whole point of you being here, right? Is to like be smart, tell people what to do, and then they do it, and then it goes great, and then we get paid lots of money.
Yes, of course.
So fill in the blanks. What is your plan?
Well, you guys have been doing it.
I'm going to push you in the fire.
No, not one of your silly little vials or whatever. I don't go in the fire.
Yet. I will get you to participate in that experiment if it is the last thing I do. Anyway, we need, you cannot speak in metaphors and suppos. Like, you cannot give, I suppose this, you've been doing it. You need to lay it out for everyone, okay? Not everyone's intelligence level is mine.
What about Greebo?
No offense.
Intelligence is pretty high.
Yeah, the pot, very high.
Didn't hear you.
That's okay. The people that hurt me, they're the ones that matter.
Greebo then.
I really don't think you know what you're doing, and I am concerned.
Of course I know what I'm doing. I show you my book, which to you looks like a bunch of doodles that make 0 sense.
Yeah, I speak a lot of languages, and none of them are doodle.
That's because this is my own language. Yes, my own language. Which you are clearly not smart enough to understand.
Are you?
Hell.
Yes.
Insight check.
Oh boy.
Dude, let's pull up the old deception.
Can you not read and write? I'm very confused.
Wait, what did you roll?
Insight.
21.
Wait, was it a nat?
No.
Yep.
It was just
Come
straight
on,
21.
deception.
Fucking not, I think.
Of course I can. I was tired. The trip here was not entirely smooth. I'm used to more comfortable lodgings.
Hey, I thought we had a discussion about you being drunk on the job, but
I'm not drunk. I didn't drink anything. I just took some of the funny pills that Greebo gave me.
Oh
that
god.
Greebo gave you. Greebo,
Funny pills.
did you give someone who has trouble saying no to substances?
Doomy, I'm still figuring Greebo out as a character. Can we roll to see if Greebo would have actually done that?
To be fair, you either gave it to me or I stole them. I haven't decided yet. If you said that you give me, I'm like, gave, stole. What's the difference?
I mean, yeah, sure. That's if you want to do a chance roll on that, you can do a D100. You decide if low or high is which.
All right, let's say low is closer to the fact that I actually did.
69.
Very nice.
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 So you give it to me?
Greebo's gonna look at the professor and just be like, then think to himself, I didn't give you, and then look back to Boom and say, Yeah, of course I did. And then look at Professor confused.
Yeah, they were in your bag, and you motioned to me that you had a bag, so I took some.
Oh. You went into that bag?
Oh God.
Please tell me you didn't go into that
That was
bag.
so pretty.
We have a problem.
The clouds are so pretty and full of color.
Yes, we have a problem. The guy who's only here to make plans can't fucking read anything that he said today. So what did he do today? He did not do fuck all today.
No, look. And I do show you like what I noticed about the routines of the guards and stuff, and blah blah blah.
That right there looks like a pug riding a unicorn in a tutu.
It's not my fault you are not advanced enough to understand such complex diagrams.
I have studied ancient hieroglyphs with more character than this.
Okay, but to be fair,
To be fair, you haven't said anything of worth this entire day. Alright,
did.
well, fuck.
Could I roll?
Look,
could I
you need
roll
to get your shit
investigation?
together, dude.
Could I roll
said that chemistry
investigation
is
to see if
overrated. That is
Grin
100% something
can figure
important.
out Grubby's notes?
I mean, you can try an investigation check to figure out Grubby's notes. I mean, it might be more of an insight check.
And that right there is a pelican on parade.
So investigation or insight?
I would say insight.
Yeah.
Not
Greebo's giving
I'm not supposed
Professor
to
the
be
look
particularly
of,
good at insight.
I hate to agree with her, but
Doesn't matter. I got an 18.
If they mean anything.
They do. Like they're the plans and stuff that he was writing about while he was watching everyone.
The plans that you cannot reiterate.
He can read it, right?
You'd be able to decipher
Okay.
the like the road and where the guards are wandering, their little patterns of patrol. You'd be able to see where he scribbled down the 3 areas Boom was able to get a bomb placed.
And Grin is just kind of going back and forth over a piece of paper that he's got and the notes in Grubby's notebook, and is just quickly translating the scroll of madness that is in front of him.
Yeah. See, it all makes sense now.
This is. I see the method to your madness. That does not mean it is any less madness.
I'm sorry, simpleton say what?
I'm the one who had to translate your notes.
I didn't need them translated. I know exactly what they say.
Does he actually, though?
Oh yeah, 100% he knows what they say.
So then what
He knows
is
what
the
they say,
actual
yes.
fucking plan? And also, why does the magnificent pot look real shifty right now?
The what?
you're gonna have to
The
insight check for that.
magnificent pot.
Because
Greebo. Greebs.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to do
Insight
perception roll on
check.
that.
Yep. But
Perception, insight. I think probably insight, right? To this your shiftiness.
if it purely visual would be perception, but if it's like inward trying to do emotions and such, yeah, insight.
Well, I mean, I would argue insight because they had a little exchange about the bag, and then nobody said anything else about the bag after he said, "Oh no, not that bag."
Wait,
I
what
agree.
bag?
I agree. Insight.
What bag are we talking about?
Bag with the pills.
The bag that you supposedly got into.
Oh yeah, the bag. Yeah.
I don't know how we got here, but we got here. So
Yeah.
I rolled
so
a
you can't
14.
help? What do I have to roll against Boom? If anything.
It wouldn't be deception. I guess persuading her.
Unless you're trying to hide it.
Yeah.
That be performance or persuasion?
Give persuasion.
Oh.
Well,
I
say
am
something.
not persuaded.
Say something that's not very persuasive.
What bag? I don't know what's in the bag. I'm not being weird. Stop looking at me. Greebo's cracking under the pressure that he's putting on himself right now.
I liked it.
I am alarmed that you think you are royalty. And it took all of 2 seconds and 1 eye roll to undo you.
Greebo doesn't know what to say right now. He's just flabbergasted. And I mean flabbergasted.
All of your gas are flabbered.
How dare you speak to me like
okay. that? Please. Sir Pot, calm down.
He was like,
Can
I don't know
we
why you guys keep referring to
Just-
pots and my stuff.
get this job done for the love of all that is unholy? Okay, we have scribbles that we are clearly relying on people to tell us what they mean. We know that there is a paladin here who's pretty fucking formidable. We have that scholar who's got access to the shit that we probably need. I am not sneaky, I cannot go steal it. All I can do is help create a diversion. That is what I am here for. So we need to get in, get out, and get fucking going.
Who's the sneakiest of us?
Here. That would be Grem.
Grem raises her hand.
Followed up quite closely by Grin.
You have your answer.
And I have ways to make you sneakier if you need to. I can
I
give
am
you
not one-
an advantage on dexterity things.
I wanted to turn down an advantage.
I can do that for one of you.
I could create an illusion that might be kind of distracting.
Illusion would be interesting. What if you had an illusion of the one of them that we're sending to sneak hanging out with us, so it's like they're still here?
Yeah, I could do that.
Grubby, I need your eyes to focus for 2 seconds, and I need you to weigh in here.
I'm not saying he says is he's clearly cross-eyed.
Good.
Listening is what I do best.
Greebo, do you have an antidote to whatever shit he stole from you? Do you have something to counteract? He's useless right now.
No. Useless would mean I'm not of help.
You haven't said anything useful, so you're useless.
Greebo's just standing there with his finger in the air, looking very worried and perplexed. I don't know what was in the bag.
What do you mean you don't know what was in the bag?
I mean, I don't know what was in the bag. I don't know what he took.
It
Greebo
was
takes a
your
moment to
bag.
suddenly look at the professor, smiling, and then looks back at Boom, concerned. I don't know what it was.
Okay, what was left in the bag? Process of
That's the
elimination.
thing. I think he took all of what was in the bag. I don't know. I don't know where the bag is. He took it all. Damn it! Don't you understand?
This is everything I always wanted.
No, I do not understand
Hey.
why you were just carrying around a fucking bag of pharmaceuticals that you don't know what is in there.
Well, if I didn't know what was in there, obviously I couldn't know they were pharmaceuticals.
So where did you get this bag from, and why were you carrying around a bag of shit you don't know what is in there?
I was bored and I heard good music coming from one of the taverns. We partied a little.
You're... Oh, yeah. What did I tell you about hanging out with the satyrs? What did I tell you? What happened last time?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's what I thought. This is your third pot
Doomer.
because of what happened with the satyrs.
Yeah, Travis,
Will you stop bringing my pot into
one second.
With
Absolutely
the
not.
medicine check that I just rolled, would I be able to figure out what is actually going on with Grubby?
I mean, do you have knowledge in medicine?
I know, but I do know, but I am proficient with poisons, and we all know the difference between poison and medicine is the dosage.
True.
Ooh, that's clever. That's clever.
That's persuasive. Greebo, were there any I mean, it's your bag, you get to decide. Was there any dangerous poisonous substances in the bag that he should be seriously worried about?
None of it's lethal.
None of it's lethal.
Probably.
Okay.
Also, none of it is legal.
So, Grin,
Yeah, those things were definitely illegal for sure. They're very pretty. They had to be legal.
yeah,
For the kids listening, don't do drugs.
yeah, don't do drugs. Don't gamble either. He's blown out, Grin.
But always blow shit up.
Pupils dilated, yeah, he's on something, but it's not lethal.
He's probably on a
I
slew of
think that
different
flower
things.
crown that Boom's wearing is very pretty.
What did you say to me?
That you're wearing a very pretty flower crown. And there are birds
I look
chirping around
up.
your head.
Yeah. Thanks. Me wear flower crown. That's right. While I was twiddling my thumbs all day, I put together this daisy chain.
Yeah, it's kind of
Anywho.
uncharacteristic of you.
Right, I'm the one doing things uncharacteristic of myself. I'm going to blow him up
Honestly-
if we do not get on track.
Honestly, that sounds
fuck
like
was
a dinner
that?
bell.
Yeah, as you guys are quibbling or squabbling back and forth, you do hear the dinner bell from the mess tent. It's your choice.
Oh, yummy
Do
dinner.
we want... Hey, do we want to have someone sneak around while everyone is eating?
I was thinking
We
that would
can
be the
have...
best idea.
Right, we can have our chit-chatties go sit with the gnome and the fucking flaming head paladin. Have our sneakies go do a little around. I can be on the outskirts, do like a lookout, because I can send messages back and forth.
Okay, Grubby, I see what you're
Custom-
trying to say. You want me to sneak around because I'm the quietest right now.
Grubby, get
Yeah.
your man. Get him. You're Grubby. Wait, what are you talking to?
You see Grubby clearly talking to himself.
Greebo's gonna whisper, "All right, I've had my fun." He's gonna put a
recommend-
hand on.
Bed rest.
Greebo's gonna raise his hand and whisper, "Be restored, my loyal subject." And then, because it's a touch spell, he's going to slap Grubby and then say "snap" out of it.
Okay, so yeah, what was affecting you is immediately cleansed with that slap, and it's kind of jarring.
Wait a minute.
Boom just
You have a
starts
flower crown
clapping.
on?
That was the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life. Please do it again, Greebo.
You don't have a flower crown on at all. What the heck was in that bag?
What bag?
Or was it never
fun
there
time.
at all?
A lot of fun time. That's what-
Okay, who is doing what? Let's go. The food is going to get cold.
I have the guard skin.
We have a
guess
lot
I'm
of
changing
potatoes
around.
to
You can read them as
appreciate.
havoc.
Everybody spoke
yeah.
at once.
Hey, boom.
Eh?
You said you had something for that might give me an advantage. You sneaking around?
Are you going to be the one sneaking?
Yeah. It's certainly
Alright.
not going to be the thin
Then
can over here.
Well, I was looking at your sister, who also sneaky. Okay, I am going to cast Enhanceability on you, which is which one is the Cat's Grace for advantage on dexterity checks. So things with dexterity.
Cool.
I'm gonna put my hands on Grin's shoulders. I'm gonna look him in the eye. I'm gonna say, "Listen, you can do this. If you don't do this, we might be screwed. So be as sneaky as you can. But you've got this. I have complete faith in you." And I'm going to inspire him, hopefully, with those words, and give him one of my inspiration die.
I'm going to
No,
take
I'm willing
click
to-
off
I'm
of
willing
my
to go for it.
shoulder, my little canary,
Okay.
and I'm going to give you click. Grin.
Okay.
I'm giving you my homunculus. If anything happens to you, send them flying. They will come and get me. Will use that as a I know some things. Hit the fan.
Grin will take click and kind of just put him on his shoulder right in his hood.
I'll make a show of being seen at Chow. Boom, if you're gonna go off and sit a little away from everybody, I'll make a silent image of Grin sitting with you. How does that sound?
That is, yeah, that is fine. That is fine.
It'll only last for 10 minutes though. And so what I'll do is that I'll try to remember at the end of 10 minutes to get the silent image to walk around somewhere hidden, and then I'll cast it again and walk it back around to you.
Okay, write a note on your hand or something.
For sure.
Or I can keep track of time and I'll send you a message and I'll be like, oh, 10 minutes, almost up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Any place in particular you want me snooping around in?
I want you to find the artifact. That's the whole point.
All right, we'll start with the central tents then.
Okay,
Right.
so
So we, because it's not in storage, right? We didn't sense anything super magical in the storage
that's correct.
area. So don't need to search there.
Okay, so let me get this
Grubby,
straight.
what are you doing?
Most of you are going to eat, and Grin is going to sneak around while Grizzle keeps an illusion of Grin nearby, so not to cause suspicion, correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
I believe that is correct. Yeah, that sounds right.
All right, anything else you guys want to do
Still, all that
before...
work with a potato peeler that he's not used to.
What about a potato peeler?
Grubby is
I was lamenting on the fact that Grin spent all that time with a potato peeler
Oh,
in a way
okay.
that he was not familiar with, and
Gotcha.
he isn't going to be able to enjoy the fruits of his labor.
Okay. Go ahead, Grubby.
Grubby's just excited to go eat.
Okay. All right.
Grubby's like food, right? We're eating food, right?
So, enacting your plan and splitting off, do we want to cast the illusion now or wait?
So this is RJ talking.
Mhm.
It only lasts 10 minutes.
Okay.
So if I've hang on, I'll go back to Grizzle. I think that because everybody's going to be busy eating, nobody's going to notice if Grin actually walks in, gets food, and walks back out. So I think I'll just cast it once. Boom is already sitting down, and I'll cast it right there with her. Does that sound okay?
You'll cast it as
Or
in
do we want-
they're just going to appear right next to me, out of a thin air.
Well, when you say it like that. No, I'll have it walk
Yes.
out from behind the tent to you.
Okay, that is fine. As long as long as it comes from someplace and it isn't just like apparating out of nowhere.
I just need you to be.
I mean, that
within-
is something that people in the world do. So technically, you could be like, teleportation, crazy. It's just dinner.
I do need you to be sitting within 30 feet of me, though, for this to work.
That is okay. All right, that is noted. Whatever the outskirts of 30 feet. I'll stretch it though. I'll be at 30 feet.
Sounds good.
Okay. So as Grin sneaks off with a stealth check. Okay.
That's a
The-
28.
The rest of you make your way towards the chow tent. As you come closer to the chow tent, you do smell something that to most people would smell rather good. Smells like there's a pork stew going on with onions and potatoes and barley. They've got some roasted turnips off to the side. And actually a barrel of pickles as well.
Sounds really freaking good.
All the pickles.
So as you guys kind of filter into the line, you do hear a voice coming from one of the military tables. Oh, there they are now. I was just talking about you lot. Come, get your food. Come sit with us. I have someone I want you to meet.
Return. Who's talking?
Bramblequill.
Oy.
He's got a
You
big
guys
bowl
have-
in
you
one
guys have
hand
this,
and
right?
a mug of water in the other hand.
What a wet blanket. Oh, yeah. So someone will be around to join you shortly. I just have some other calculations that I want to get done while I have time, so please don't think me rude if I decline your offer.
Wonderful, wonderful. Don't worry about it. As soon as you get the work done, the sooner we'll be able to get into the ground.
Right, priority.
And he wanders off to
Get into
back to his table.
Get into the
Alright,
ground
well,
is one way
some
to put it.
people have to go talk to that guy, not me.
Not to me. You do notice that there is the redhead sitting there from before. And there is also she's kind of a dusty blonde, and she's got a mage staff sitting next to her chair.
Oh fuck.
I will get a plate or a bowl or whatever it is that they are serving out of, and I will get some food. And I'm gonna make my way over, but I need to keep an eye for when Boom leaves too, so I can try to plan this casting as well as I can.
Makes sense. Where are the rest of you headed?
Don't let the mage see you casting.
Yeah, that'd be a bad idea.
Good point.
Yeah, I say that I like in his ear as when we notice that there is a magic caster. I'll be like, they will see you cast anything overt. So be sly.
Are we in a is it like a chow tent, or are we kind of open air dining? Like, what's going on?
It's a wooden floor with wooden posts, but a canvas top. So not like and it's got open. It's open on all four sides.
Okay.
I guess you call it a pavilion, a soft top pavilion.
I was about to say a pavilion.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I assume that like Bramblequill, and this mage, and you said Arathel was there as well.
Yeah, Arathel's sitting there.
Okay. I assume, I mean, like, we've given no reason for suspicion, so they're kind of just probably sitting in a conversation of their own until we get over there, right?
Yeah. Arathel's talking to the dusty blonde, and you see Bramblequill kind of hop up onto his chair and sit down, and they start talking with him as well. So they're engaged in conversation for now.
So I'm gonna lean back over to Boom in her ear, and I'm gonna say, in Goblin, still, even though it's a whisper, He's like, get set up as soon as possible, and I'll walk up from behind the mage and cast it, because they're probably the most perceptive. I don't know, that paladin's pretty perceptive too. But I'll be as careful as possible. But I'll walk up behind them as best I can so they don't see me. But they don't seem to be too interested in us right now, so I'll probably be fine.
Why don't you have Greebo or Grubby go before you so they're talking to them and pulling their attention away from you?
I mean, that works too.
And then it'll be just like an added layer of potential cover. But I'll go now. I'll get to my spot, and so I will be in place by the time you are ready.
I step out of, I guess if there's a line, I step out of line so that Greebo and Grubby can be ahead of me getting their food first so that they can get over there before I do.
Okay.
All right.
Then-
Oh, great majesty, you are first in line.
About time somebody recognizes me around here.
So who's gonna make it to that table first?
I guess it's Greebo.
Okay. So Greebo,
I'm right behind Greebo.
as you make your way to the table, there are a pair of Imperial guards that stop you guys just before the table. But Bramblequill kind of sits up in his chair. No. Let them through. I invited them. It's all right. And the two guards step aside and let you guys through.
Can I assume that as soon as they sit down, I mean, like, I feel like in a real situation, when two people join the conversation, all eyes go to them for a moment. Can I assume that's true here too?
Oh yeah, all eyes have come on to you guys, or to you guys as you've approached. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Silent Image.
Okay. And just for the sake of it, give me,
Sleight of hand.
yeah, sleight of hand. Okay.
Ooh.
Let me roll her. Well, no, her passive perception. Okay, passive perception. Never mind. Don't have to roll anything. Okay. So far, your casting of the spell appears to have gone unnoticed.
And that's why we pay them the big bucks.
As you approach, Bramblequill speaks up. Ah, yes, just as I hoped. What was your all's company name again? I've forgotten. I'm sorry.
I wish I was there.
Oh God, did I ask the wrong two people?
It's the Hollow Airborne Iguanas.
Do you just have like a list of names that start with H-A-I?
I do. Yes.
That's great.
Such an interesting company name. I don't think I've heard one quite like it.
And then I run away to a corner.
Okay. The blonde kind of looks away from Bramblequill for a moment to finish a sentence she had been speaking to Eirenne about. The prince is fine, of course, but the city itself is in kind of ruins from an explosion earlier on in the week. We're trying to put the pieces back together, but it's not been that easy. How will you two enter the conversation?
Is that us?
Yeah, you guys came up to the table.
And action.
We're gonna walk up to the table, and I'm going to nudge the person next to me and clear my throat.
That would be you, Grubby.
I would like
Professor
to
Grubby.
introduce his lordship, Sir Greebo.
Thank you. Yes, hello. And for
It's
some
not
reason
your
unknown to
name.
Yeah,
That
Bramblequill
is
kind of
not
tilts
your
his head to the side a
name.
little bit. Greebo? Are these like
who?
Yes.
call signs?
Wait, what did you say?
My friend here has been through. He's been through a lot today. Okay, he
This is Greebo. This is my
indulged
deity.
a little bit too much last night.
I thought you were Mortimer and Myrtle.
Wait, you can see Greebo? And I point at the person that he's calling Mortimer.
Greebo's gonna look at Grubby as if he's drunk.
Everyone said I was crazy that Greebo didn't exist.
Oh my god.
Bramblequill, I apologize. I this is the first time in my life I apologize for anything. Greebo clearly looks embarrassed for his friend Grubby.
I'm sorry.
This is
I'm
not how
sorry.
my loyal subjects should be behaving in a public setting.
Oh, I guess I understand. You guys have been working all day. I'm sure you're a bit tired after the trip as well. I did put you to work straight away after all. Come, sit down, sit down. This is Lady Arethel Tefane of the Silver Dawn. And next to her is a Miss Indira Dustwood of the... Well, she's the Arcanist to the King.
Oh, we're fucked.
Do we know who that is out of character?
You wouldn't, but you guys have met her. She was the one who cast the portal that sent you to Redbridge from the capital after the whole thing happened.
Right.
Right.
Greebo's gonna say hello, and then for a reason unknown to anyone else, he's going to salute them. It's one of his quirks, okay, but he's gonna salute them.
Arethel actually salutes back. Indira seems kind of indifferent to it.
Greebo thinks to himself, I knew somebody recognized royalty when they saw it.
Recognize
At the fact that he got saluted back.
Arethel kind of is amused and looks around. Well, of course, a good salute deserves another. Where's your associate? Maybe I'd call him Philip? I did invite him.
At about this time, this is when I would walk up around this time.
Ah! There he is. Bramblequill, this is who I was telling you about. Philip. They call him Grizzle because he's so tough.
It is an unfortunate nickname they gave me.
I love it. Don't let anybody tell you different, sweetheart.
And how are you all this fine evening? I take a seat at the table.
Bramblequill picks up the pickle that he's taking a bite out of. Just wonderful. We've gotten a lot done today. The envoy arrived about an hour ago. Everything seems to be going fine. And best of all, there's been no knoll attacks. No knoll attacks. No knoll attacks. No knoll attacks nowhere.
attacks?
No knoll attacks. It's fun to say.
Because we killed them all.
The envoy arrived an hour ago, you say. Have they had a chance to look at the artifact yet?
Indira kind of clears her throat. She hasn't quite yet.
that's. Man, I told Bramblequill earlier that I'm very interested in the history of this place, and if I were her, I would have made a beeline for it.
Well, she tried, and she gives kind of a look to Bramblequill for a moment. But someone said it wasn't quite ready. Now, Bramblequill, you do know that the Imperial has paid a lot of money for this dig. And it's for really one purpose. And if you don't deliver, we're going to have to pull the funding. And the king will not be very happy with you. If you're lucky, he'll send you up to the north to dig up, I don't know, frozen walrus tusks. Bramblequill kind of slicks his hair back a little bit. Yes, I'm very aware. I wanted to make sure everything was tidy and that all the research was laid out. I have our best scribes working on it. I don't want anything left to chance whenever you go to inspect. And while this is going on, Eirenne is just quietly eating her stew, looking back and forth between the two of them as they talk. And you guys
Well,
are?
about 30 feet away. Boom is sitting next to an illusion that won't talk to her.
Yes, she is.
I can talk to myself. I can send people messages and really just annoy the shit out of them. Like, oh, hey, Greebo, your pot is crooked. How embarrassing. Greebo, there is an errant stitch on your shoulder. Don't pull it, your shirt will unravel.
So in front of everybody at the table, Greebo's going to stomp his foot and look in the air, saying, I said get out of my head!
Eirenne kind of stops eating. Are you okay, sir?
Greebo looks behind him as if he's not the one being spoken to.
I was just making sure. I've seen some things happen when people get bonked on the head. Is that what the pot's for? To protect your head?
Do you not recognize this crowd when you see it?
I beg your pardon, but probably not, because that looks like a pot.
Greebo, the disrespect
Greebo sighs.
here today.
Greebo under his breath says, oh, I'm gonna let this one slide. Just let this one slide.
All right,
The vein in his forehead is bulging.
let's break away from the table for a moment and get with Grem and see what he's up to real quick. Or Grin, sorry. All right,
Grem
Grin.
or Grin?
Grin, sorry. Where have you headed?
Probably going to go and look through the central tents first to see if I can't find anything of interest.
Okay, so there's the military bunkhouse tent, the officer's tent. There's the main tent where Bramblequill had pointed out to where the item they found is being held. Which one is first?
Gonna go for the main tent.
Okay.
If we can confirm or disconfirm that our objective is there, this just becomes an in and out mission.
True. Okay, Grem. So you head to the main tent. How are you going to enter it?
How is the tent set up? Is it are there like other tents around it, or is it just it's off to one side, kind of by itself, with an open area around it?
It's a grouping of 3 tents: main tent, the guard barrack tent, and the officer's tent.
I would probably slip in between 2 of the tents
Okay.
and probably cut a small, jaggedish looking opening. Maybe make it look like a small animal might have gotten into the tent that way.
Okay. All right. Just for the hell of it, let's make an attack with your knife.
Attack with my knife.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, easy enough. As you slice open the canvas of the tent, you make a hole just big enough for you to get through. And as you slip in, you find yourself behind some crates and boxes and barrels that have been sealed up, marked with the Imperial logo to be shipped out at some point. Give me a perception check as you enter. Six. Okay. So, stepping in, what would you like to do?
Well, first things first, is there anything that really stands out? Perhaps a locked chest or a safe or anything that looks like it would be storing particularly important things?
Not with that perception check.
Ugh. In that case, can I roll an investigation to see, just look around through the various things?
Sure. Go for it. 19.
That's much better.
All right. As you begin, like, skulking around the crates and inspecting for any labels or anything, you see a lot of what you saw in the storage shed before. Just general notices. Nothing that seems to, like, extra special or handle with extreme care or anything. But as you are looking, thankfully your passive perception is not that high. You do, or is not that low. My apologies. You do hear
Right.
some rustling from pretty much the center of the tent, and you notice a male and female halfling arranging papers and stacking books.
Ooh. That's less than ideal. I don't have anything immediately on hand that could knock them out.
Well, it It's your part of the mission.
Ooh.
What's your plan?
I am going to take one of my ball bearings,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and throw it into an opposite corner to try and get them to go and investigate it.
All right. Give me a ranged attack. That'd be just
Would
a
you like strength or dexterity?
D20 plus your dex. 14.
14.
Okay. It's an easy enough shot. You toss one of the. Well, first, give me a stealth check after that too.
Stealth check.
11.
16.
Oh, 16. You have advantage on
No,
stealth.
I've got. Yeah, remember Cat's Grace?
Yep, you're right.
That lasts for up to an hour.
Sounds good. So you toss the ball bearing, and it bounces off the top of the crate and hits a barrel, and then smacks against the side of the tent. And you see the two halflings kind of look up and in that direction. Stella, what was that? I don't know, brother. We should go check it out. If Bramblequill finds out that anything fell over or broke, he's going to kill us both. And they kind of wander in that direction, like carefully looking at everything between where they are and in the direction that you threw the ball bearing.
I'm going to have to keep one eye on them and also keep a couple of ball bearings close at hand in case I need another distraction. Though, how long that's going to work is the big question.
Mm-hmm.
999 ball bearings left.
Okay. So what's your next course of action?
So few.
Next course of action is to try and quickly and quietly check out what all is in the center. Maybe see if I can't get a quick peek at the notes they were going through.
Okay. So, moving forward, keeping an eye on them, you draw closer to where they were working. Looking over the notes, you find a map of the ruined tunnels before the collapse, with a route plotted out that they had taken. You find some research notes. You find a description of the item they had found. And sitting in the middle of it all is a chest with a heavy padlock on it.
I would like to quickly go over the description of what they found.
Okay. The description is... Let me pull it up here. Okay.
You don't have every single note you've ever made memorized, Demi?
No, I do not.
Of course not. He doesn't have the keen mind feat.
That's right. The stone is a heavy slab of dark green basalt. A little bit taller than a gnome, but not as tall as a halfling. Time has rounded the corners, and there are spider-webbed cracks upon the glaze of its surface. The tome is written in the language of the Yuan-Ti from long ago. It speaks of the gate of Seth opened by the Key of Serpents. Further translation has not yet been accomplished.
Okay, so with that, we can immediately confirm that the artifact that they have found is not, in fact, the one that we are immediately after. Is that about right?
I'm not going to tell you what you should infer or what you should not.
All right, then it doesn't match the description of what we've been told to go after. That is correct.
Do you remember what you've been told to go after?
I should. I've got the keen mind feed.
Okay. You've been sent there to find a key.
Okay.
A key with
So,
an etched dragon on it.
all right. So, okay. So this seems like something that is tangentially related, but not what we're actually after. Yeah. Are there any notes related towards what has been translated?
Those were the notes. They haven't finished translating it
Okay.
yet.
Are there any copies of what was actually on the stone itself?
I will let you investigate with disadvantage because you have two people wandering around, probably getting ready to come back to their work after not finding anything.
Real quick, I would like to. This is just a regular table, right? There's space underneath it.
Yeah.
I would like to really quick throw another ball bearing in another corner away from the hole that I've made and then hide under the table.
Okay. Get me the ranged attack and then a stealth check. 5. And the stealth check?
That is a 25.
Okay. So, as you hear the halflings kind of starting to give up their search, you know, their banter is, I don't see anything over here. Maybe it was just a rat or one of those field mice. You quickly turn and launch another ball bearing at the other corner. But instead, you shatter the glass on one of the hurricane lamps. You haven't set anything on fire, but you made it a pretty loud noise with that as you duck under the table. And I think that's a good place to stop for tonight because it's 1 a.m.
Grubby Plank wants more of whatever was in that bag, Greebo. Right? For the record, that was me just improvising because I wasn't here last session, so I actually had no idea what we were actually supposed to do.
I know.
Fair enough.
I don't know. There was no.
So, Grubby
I didn't
Plank
even know
is
there was a
high.
bag.
What?
I didn't even know there was a bag until you said you found something in the bag, and I just had to go with it.
It's canon now.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go wrong with it.
Yep,
Must have been a bag of party drugs.
probably. I guess we'll never know.
That's just how this game works.
Yep. I thank everyone for watching. We will be here next Saturday, I hope, with everybody able to join us. And for tonight, I will say, remember that there are 20 sides to every story. roll for yours. Have a good night, guys.